Through A main.
Oh, a little bit of an X factor. Got a peek on top of HUD. Snappy spots him out. Madden helps take him down. Birthday Boy gets his first frag. And it's a 5-on-3. Brokey's going to cross over. But this FaZe attack is all split across the map. Rain challenging in towards the lower bomb site. Oh. He's got no support. An off angle from Sampaius, who can't handle the shot.
That's sick from Rain. He's able to get that done. Sampaius looked like he was destined to get the frag. But Rain is just fragging out at this point. The damage done to Vladin upon the peak. The FaZe are still down a player. It wasn't the kill for Rain. If he had picked up Vladin, a 3v3 would have been established. But Rain's not had enough. Finally forces himself into the fight, and Vladin's got the headshot. Brokey at the back of the bomb site. It's one sick shot from the Glock, but he's alone. He's now alone completely, Robs. Inside of the vent, his teammates are all gone, and he's held at the door. Snappy does his best to delay, and that defuse is happening around the corner. Robs needs to get there, and he's not getting there in time. And Nertz will defend the defuse of Vladin.
What a round from Nertz. 3 kills in it. All aggressive towards Redbox, peering over the smoke towards Silo. Watching the utility Rain in. Triple smoke over the top. Oh. Rain has found him.
Yeah, that's going to be a difficult duel for Snappy throughout this half. If you're going up against the likes of Rain towards outside, you're going to really struggle. And Madden tracking Carrigan through the smoke, but Carrigan reads it. Looks out to the left. Madden is caught and fades up 2 players.
Yeah, it's a tough spot of the map to lose 2 players early on. It's so difficult to recover this scenario now. If you're ENCE, you got to trust on Vladin to hold secret. Sampaius and Nertz outside is open to FaZe if they want to wrap around, so these defenders have to be a little bit nervous. And with so much time on the clock, they don't want to push lobby quite yet because they know FaZe is waiting for it.
Oh, Sampaius' position sees Brokey not taking the shot until the second time, until he's seen enough of him. And Sampaius locks that one in. So he pulls 1 kill back at least for ENCE here, but there's plenty more needed. And Rain has just made it even more difficult. Vladin walks right up into him, and the patience pays off for the Norwegian.
Yeah, there's just way too much time on the clock. It's so hard. You want to start closing the gap. You want to start finding where this is going, and FaZe have complete control of the situation. And they're going to head downstairs and get their first round win. Nertz and Sampaius just looking for an escape route. Should be able to find it towards T-spawn.
Just clearing double doors. Carrigan confirms the twist can plant comfortably. And it's going to be the save for ENCE, the remaining 2 players. So Nertz and Sampaius don't get involved in this round. And if you're FaZe, that's exactly what you want, really. You take duels against Madden, Vladin, and Snappy. And that's exactly how you want a round to go.
Yeah, ENCE's last 2 matches on Nuke against Tyloo, a 13-7 victory, and against NIP in those quarterfinals, 13-8 victory from them. It's going up against Rain. A master of this outside portion of the map is going to be a whole new test for Snappy. We've been super impressed with what he's been able to do in those 2 matches I just mentioned.
Nertz is paranoid with the sound of the crowd. He's like, where are they?
Exactly. Here's everyone cheering. He's so confused. Level. If you're FaZe and you've kind of done a little bit of research and looking into where Snappy and how he's been playing it, he's played all these spots that they've seen so far of him. He's been very happy to play.
Yeah, look at this clearance from Rain. It's so nice to watch him as he just uses his crosshair to clear out these angles. Carrigan gets caught first. Sampaius is worried about Rain because information would have been carried on by Snappy. There was a lot of presence, a lot of movement towards the garage. So he needs to be on high alert there, Sampaius. And Robs, he's inside of the hut. Sampaius has dropped down into the A bomb site with the AWP. And Brokey, he's coming over, getting flashed in by Rain. Goes for the peek, gets information.
Oh, right into the smoke. He's chosen to throw that one.
Snappy is still at secret, yet to move.
Well, he's just getting information. It's when does he want to pounce?
But look at this. Might be now with Madden clearing this. They can move together, and that's a great bit of aggression from Madden. That frees up Snappy. He can come out of his position. And FaZe, they think they've got some map control, but they still got to fight. And Rain turns back. Snappy gets caught, and Vladin may be under pressure now. They're standing up against FaZe. He's got himself a double. He does not break. He does not falter. And Robs is alone in the world.
Yeah, Vladin rock solid again. As we mentioned in the quarterfinals in Ramp Room, he was great. Delivers a nice double kill here to seal the round in the favor. Rops with low HP from an earlier engagement against Nertz wants nothing to do with this, just going to save the AK-47. So FaZe can't string them together. They too will have a good buy in the next round. They've got plenty of money to make sure everyone's got an AK found right back. Utility towards the upper bomb site, denying access to the top of the hut. And Sampaius is going to pick off Rain. That's on the silo, so potentially attention drawn towards inside to activate Rain outside, and it's shut down immediately on the first step.
And there's that change-up for ENCE, sending more help outside, and ropz gets down the vent.
Do they hear that is the question.
He made some noise, sure, but there's Snappy getting caught in the open. Inside of Garage, takes a duel against Twist, and Twist is heavily favored in that. And I don't think ropz cares about making noise. He wants them to know he's down there on the lower bomb site.
He does now that he's gotten the kill. It doesn't even matter anymore, but Senpaius can close the gap. He's got a chance. Kerrigan, oh! Shut down, and there's the lobby crunch from Madden.
Yeah, Senpaius comes back and punishes them. It's ropz alone in a 1v3. And can he undo, can he unravel all of the hard work from Senpaius in this round? He's inside of the vent. They had to know there's a player down lower earlier, so they're covering all of that off. But ropz gets up the vent silently. Madden is covering off the backside of Senpaius. This is one of the best players in Counter-Strike 2 right on your screen, and he might show us a clutch here, but it's not. Oh, Snappy, this is a different look, and it's worked well. Kerrigan didn't see him, faded the smoke, Rain gets the trade. Essential that he finds that kill in return. Now the wall of smokes are up, no one's crossing with him, and Vladin is picking that information up.
Look how much emphasis they have outside, though. Snappy was here, Senpaius was here with the op, now it's Madden at mini, and Vladin over in secret to be able to step this one up. FaZe isn't really challenging anywhere else on the map at the moment. And ENCE really with the priority of shutting down these outside plays. But Rain close to mini.
Oh, Rain is very close to mini, and Madden is going to get rid of him. Is there anything else here for broky? There will be. Now Nertz at the back of the bomb site. One of the best players are holding this position, and he's not alone. He's got Nertz and Senpaius in the combo, and it's Senpaius on the flick down. Nice shot on broky, but it's all Twists. It's all Van Dalken in this 1v2. He's got a little bit of time to play with. He'll consider the squeaky door. He's waiting for a mistake. He's waiting for an overextension. He's waiting for ENCE to get curious. But none of that will come his way.
He's an underrated clutcher, a lot because he plays to his strengths, which is just skill, mechanical skill.
But he hasn't got a lot of time here, Jason. And if he plants now, there could be a peek from main. Soon Senpaius will arrive at heaven. And unfortunately for Twist, it looks like the timing of Vladin is going to be absolutely perfect for the peek. And that is going to be the kill to deny.
Taking fights. They're not playing like they have any disadvantages. Snappy's been swinging into every fight he can find. Peeking down, spotting Kerrigan and backing away, showing presence, and then playing safe. Madden inside the bomb site at upper, Nertz on top of the hut. Snappy still maintaining position at credit outside by Big Garage. Vladin in ramp room, and Senpaius shifting and rotating around the map.
FaZe using a lot of on-the-fly smoke lineups just to try and get through here, and now they go into the top side. ropz, good shot, but again, the majority of the kills are coming ENCE's way. But Madden, he fails this time. He doesn't make it clean in the end, and Rain defending the vent run. It is just Vladin, and finally FaZe have broken through.
Yeah, and this time they do with just a little bit of, the loose structure, letting the individuals kind of play, and they find a lot of space to work with. After Snappy backs off outside, they find so much room towards mini, so much room to pressure things. And Vladin's going to have to give this one up. Despite such a strong lead for ENCE, the money is not the prettiest thing in the world. This one's going to hurt. They'll buy again, but it won't be pretty.
Yeah, that's where the damage comes in that FaZe have been doing over the rounds that they've lost, right?
Yeah, the last 3 rounds have been down to 2 players, 1 player.
We make this an 8-4 half. We're right back on again. Door wide open, Twist bombing out, but he's going to get lined up. Good flash from Madden to defend, and here is the XM1014 swinging into the site. Kerrigan is not happy to see it there, and Snappy towards the back of Garage wins the duel against Rain. He's been doing that quite consistently.
Yeah, that ain't bad. He's had some struggles against some of the other players, but yeah, this one is a good find for him. broky's going to challenge out of the hut, but the shotgun again stands tall, blowing open the smoke. However, did not see ropz cross behind into the corner, so that might catch him off guard. But probably not enough for ropz to get back into this 1v4.
Well, that was the chance to really get back into this half, and unless ropz can do anything about this, he's going to be...
Madden's just tilting everyone right now.
Yeah, he is just clearing that smoke away.
Tilting me.
Oh, finally, ropz will take a peek. And it's actually into Senpaius, the second from ropz. Now he's down the vent. Has he found his way back into this round? We've been waiting for a ropz masterclass. We've been waiting for a ropz round, and we might be delivered one right here, but Vladin.
broky.
Rops holds. And it's going to be a sick peek. Just one bullet taps Madden away. There's nothing you can do. You come back from the tech issue to that. And he's really having a rough old time for his birthday.
Yeah, that's a rough sequence for Madden. That's a beautiful shot from Rops, though. It's almost like he called it. He's like, all right, I'm going to get one tap here. Bam.
And then runs away.
Doolies are downstairs on Twist now, over towards, it's Brokey. He's been perched here pretty much this entire round, actually.
Yeah, he's just waiting. Waiting for that walk down from ENCE.
He's the only there's a second one now as Twist comes in towards the vents, but I don't think they can really do anything to stop the plant when it eventually comes in. Oh, maybe they can now. Aladdin, very exposed to Decon, but the door never opens.
It doesn't, but now it does, and surprise, it's Vladin. Oh my god, I thought Brokey was favored to win that duel, but Vladin runs right through the door.
Yo, this lurk from Nerds is huge.
And this could be it. Yeah, but he's been spotted now, detected. Oh, there's some Pius hiding from the back of the bomb site. Nice shot from Carrigan. Anything else from Carrigan? Anything else from his USP? Perhaps it is Twist to strike in. Vladin goes for the swing, but it's Rain to land a headshot, and now just Snappy. That defuse is happening, and Snappy needs to get to it. He's blocked out for the door. Jubal Run is into the lineup, hoping for a desperate headshot to land, but the bodies block the defuse. To beat out the force buy and convert upon that pistol win. So back down to pistols of their own. They're forcing into this.
Carrigan in dark position.
He shrouded his steps with the nades.
Yeah, not that dark anymore either. Vladin's going to cross over towards Secret so he can go investigating all on his own again. Another tendency we saw with the stand-in was having him off isolated from the team so he can kind of play his own game and find his own timings and not have to worry about coordinating.
Well, Brokey looking for some shots. Is actually Twist to deliver one. That's the only kill so far for FaZe. And it's not looking like they're going to get too much more. Rain will pick up the scout and try and come back in from heaven. Not seeing too many items. What a shot! Oh, they love that one. It's not going to do much for the round, but damn sick to look at.
Rain is probably even surprised he hit that shot. That is disgusting. Unfortunately, it's beautiful, but it's not in a position to change the round. It's not it doesn't happen in a situation where you can actually build upon it in any way. So setting up for some exit kills, as they know ENCE is going to have to evacuate for this massive bomb explosion. Rain's been spotted out and taken down.
Madden's looking so sharp. So sharp.
Yeah, well, you know, the PC crash, and the next round he gets one tap by Rops, and then he just goes Hulk mode.
And here it comes, the outside execute. ENCE will run with it. It's the common smokes we're seeing these days. And Rain is just going to be staying inside a Secret. Molotov away, so forced further down, close to that B-bomb site. Brokey hoping he can catch a lucky shot through the smoke, but it is not going to work out for him. And Madden gets across. He gets down Secret with his Mac 10, and he's not alone. He's got so many players of ENCE with him.
Yeah, well, Rain is down there with him as well, but that's about it.
Yeah, Rain doesn't have the weapon.
Going towards control side, yeah, this would have to be something real special. He doesn't even really have utility to delay after he makes contact.
He's kind of low in health too, so can't stick around and fire, can't take risks. He's closed those doors and now looking towards Decon instead. He needs some help, and he needs it quick. And here comes Rops to try and provide that. But Rops is actually just going to sell him out.
Brokey's here too.
And the vent. They're going up the vent. They're going back into the A play. And they're going to round the corner. Twist needs to step up, and he won't. He won't get a single kill, but Carrigan does his best. It's one and a little bit of damage, but that is it. You won't get a long way with just a little bit of damage.
What a call. What a maneuver up the vents quickly before FaZe can even respond and realize what's happening. Brokey's got no chance turning this corner.
Yeah,
he's got to wait.
In.
He's trying to wait for someone to do something at the upper bomb site to maybe take something away. Someone to peek from Squeak Door. It's not happening. So stalemate, and FaZe just have to save even these diminished weapons.
Well, here's Snappy going around to clear it. Brokey just gets away, just gets around the corner and comes back now. Brokey aware of presence in the lobby, but the sad thing is, it's actually the best case scenario for him to save the Deagle and Kevlar, because he only has $0 in the bank, like nothing, absolutely nothing to play with. So he has to take the Deagle, he has to take the Kevlar. And it feels like this one's done. It's a whole different story. That's a different ball game entirely.
Shuffling utility. Snappy. Moving his troops around the board. Pius and Vladin going to be outside. Snappy waiting up on top of the roof. Here's the utility, off angle for Rain, but he missed his chance.
Yeah, utility now cancels him out. He can't do anything. He can't send a credit card. He can't peek. The smokes are up. He's locked out. 43 seconds left in this round. Now, well, Rain's actually decided to just sit back in garage, and Vladin does not detect him. He does not think about it. And now the kills are coming in for FaZe. Twists and Rain with a couple. Rops at the ramp. Is there something to be said about this MP9? He'll drop down into the lower bomb site. Madden rips apart Brokey. Sampayas gets Twist looking the wrong way. Sure, an upgrade here for Carrigan, but he needs to work with Rain. And it's Sampayas left alone in the 1v3. He has the bomb in his back, and he slips down the vent. Slips down into B.
Yeah, and FaZe haven't realized it yet, so he'll have a plant. There's a shot. There's a very small opportunity for him to win this. First engagement is going to be up. Carrigan's going to try and keep him locked in, and yeah, it'll be just fine. Enough of a distraction from Rops to make that one easy, and FaZe survive, and they were on 5.
Yeah, okay, that's a round for FaZe, prolonging the play. Bomb plant. Snappy's going to make his way forward, Madden beside him.
It hasn't caused any shifts in the defense. Nobody is investigating outside or the lower bomb site at all. This defense isn't shifting. No one's taking ramp room so that Rops can go down. Rain is going to be doing it late, but this is risky because they already have control.
Oh, what? How is he hitting shots like this? Rain gets a second out of it as well. He should have been dead to rights. He was sentenced to death, but he defies the law. And now 50 seconds left. FaZe have the player advantage. Nerds looking to try and pull it back for ENCE. He's looking at heaven. He spots Twist, but that's the last thing he sees before his eyes close forever. It's Snappy in a 1v4. One shot locked in on Brokey. Brings down the Yawper, but there's so many other players to find. And Rops is the next up, the next on the pedestal. And Rops will fall too. Snappy getting them back into this one. But catch from his AWP are required. And there he is, shot lands. He's very unlucky to move off, but he goes back again. And Brokey did really go past, and he's still able to react. He's still able to get the shot off. And that is massive from Brokey. Now Snappy outside, pressures Rops. And even after a couple of those kills, it's down to a 2v3.
This is possible. This is doable. Nerd still has the bomb over towards ramp room. Big find from Snappy. Smoke fades, and Rain's gone down, but Twist is going to get aggressive. Snappy's aware of the possibility, but will he be ready for it? Yes! Yes, indeed! Snappy steps up again.
He's becoming the carry of the team. And speaking of carries, here's Carrigan. 35 seconds, 1v2 to try and keep his team in this, or a Snappy just broke them.
Of all the players to step up in Dia's absence, I did not have Snappy on the bingo card. You would have pointed to someone like Madden. You would have pointed to Nerds and Sampayas, obviously, but Snappy's been a beast this event.
Carrigan is gambling on their play towards the B bomb site, but that has not worked. They're on the upper bust. They're already in. They're going to start planting out for heaven. And Carrigan flying up the vent, making no secret about his arrival, and he's taking damage. They already have eyes on him. And he really will struggle to get any closer to this site. Nerds and Snappy doubled up together. How does he approach this? Through the avenue of huts. Snappy's down. Now a 1v1. Carrigan against Nerds, and Carrigan's done it! He's absolutely done it! He's kept him in this. Carrigan's clutch does it again, and this comeback is not over. In fact, that could be the... This is why people call FaZe the most exciting team to watch. Even Carrigan able to step up with a clutch here and there. Nerds into the vent already. Rain freed up outside. It's a kill on Sampayas, and the opening move is FaZe.
It's a fine position for Nerds, but now you have the same problem that FaZe dealt with in the first half, was how do you connect the pieces? How do you get the other 3 players to be able to take advantage of Nerds' positioning?
So sick. How do you make this work? Rain peels away after the aggression, so he's back to a defensive position inside of A main, not wanting to offer up his life and give ENCE away back into the round. Snappy, I guess he's earned that hero AK. I mean, he's out-fragging everybody on his team.
Yeah, after last round, I'm not going to argue against it whatsoever. Some wonderful shots to bring ENCE back into the round. Rain hears the footsteps crossing once the fight. He's done great damage, but that pulls him into Nerds. And it's Carrigan again to answer the bell. Now, he can still split this one more time. Vladin shuts him down, and Rob sneaks in. Somehow manages it. But Vladin, one more response into a 2-on-2, and the battle is never ending.
Vladin 1v2 for him, and he's not going to get caught.
It seems like they don't actually realize that he's dropped down vents.
It's hard to know if there was noise made elsewhere from his POV, but there might have been a way of like cascading the sound, sort of blocking it and
chucking nades into the upper bomb site to block the footsteps. So it's going to work. It's going to work.
Oh, it's working out so well.
Goes down. One more to find against the wall. It's Madden.
He's looking for a double there, but it's Madden to come and help him. Now Rain, Carrigan, and Twists in the 3v5.
Yeah, that's one to go back and review and look at what else ENCE did away from Nertz's position to cover that kind of an aggressive play. One more chance at recovery for FaZe, and Kerrigan gets pulled in a little bit early. Smoke blocks off Twist. You've got nowhere to go. There is no access to this bomb site for FaZe.
Smoke is out, just blocking him at the stairway. And this has got to feel so worrying for FaZe. They have to go for it every round. They have to just keep going for it. And this is the one that's done it. Twist in the clutch, doing his best, but there's no hero. This is the B-bomb side right now for FaZe. And Brokey, well, he turns out to be the only player that's needed. Runs down into the bottom of the B ramp, and Madden is caught by those Joe Berettas, and Snappy is kind of cut off from the rest of his team, and he's the bomb carrier, so he needs to get out of there.
Yeah, Madden's going to be really frustrated he fell off the box in that situation because there was nothing for him to do after the fact. So Nertz has snuck into the A bomb site. There's time for them to wrap all the way around. Rops is a little bit of a snake in the grass over towards Donut, but if Sunpius can keep producing, that's going to make this defense a little bit nervous.
I think that Rain got away with a slap on the wrist is definitely enough to put them on high alert about giving up kills here. And Kerrigan, oh, he turns the wrong way. Nertz needed to get that pick, but he only does damage, and he knows the Kerrigan's in the corner. You can see that on the shadow, but it's all about getting the kill. And Sunpius has continued to kill elsewhere. Twist is gone, and that's the bomb plant down. This is now looking doable for ENCE.
Oh, but yeah, the bomb is planted. Snappy can hold him back. Low HP on 2 players.
Snappy wraps around through Temple, and he's better hope that his prayers are answered because he's got a chance with him looking the wrong way. They tap the defuse, they don't stick it, and this gives extra time for Snappy to get closer to this. Now they've seen him, but it's the kill, and it's the bomb planted for him. Rain lands a blistering headshot, putting it all on Sunpius. No one on the defuse. Rain gets the blind side. Sunpius can't get it. If Rops just covers him off, that defuse is through, and Rops will certainly cover him off. Headshot lands.
We saw him in the quarterfinals, just more than willing to march up ramp, get over towards that beehive position, as we're calling it. That little gap on the right side, and just finding duels, looking for the headshot duels, looking for the 1v1s inside the bomb site. And Kerrigan is likely going to have to contend with that in this half.
Here comes Kerrigan. Go peek, and Madden's caught. So that's the first test. Well, Kerrigan's passed it. Madden's gone, and it looks like it's going to be active from FaZe. They're not going to be sitting back. They're going into the fights, and Kerrigan gets a second kill out of it. I think Rain will just take the fact that they've got a few and just drop further back into the site. He can now double up with his teammate inside of the B-bomb site.
Yeah, they've spotted the bomb as well. No utility really for FaZe to block off this choke point. Not a whole lot for ENCE to pull off this execute, and here we go. 2 players to defend.
Yeah, Rain is the first. He's the primary obstacle to try and get around or over or through from ENCE, and they have chosen to go through him. Nertz gets one, Sunpius on the second. There is nothing they can do about that hold, and that's FaZe now on the other side of the map, trying to rift their way back in on this rotate. But it's hard to see a world in which you win this if no kits, no utility.
You'll investigate it at least for that first engagement, and if it goes in your favor, you can pick up the pace and really attempt it, but you need that kill quick.
And Twist is searching for it, ENCE giving nothing. No peeks, no fights, and that time is ticking on. Sunpius still stands at default, and I think they realize now, damn, we didn't get a chance, we didn't get the shot. And FaZe have lost twice now to that T4 spy that ENCE have thrown at them.
And just ENCE with minimal utility. Molotov in a smoke and walking into the fights inside the bomb site, and neither defender can handle it.
Peek, no peek from Snappy yet. Eventually should get that chance, and he nails it.
He wins.
He does win. He's completed whack-a-mole.
Yeah, he gets the stuffed animal.
Couple of tickets, put it in the ticket machine.
Okay, this is awkward and not exactly efficient from FaZe.
A little hungry, but
yeah.
What they have to expect when they look at the demo yesterday, they look at their performance on Ancient. They've seen that Madden likes to do this, but it doesn't matter. You can keep him at bay, but eventually he will arrive inside the B-bomb site, and even though he's low HP, even though he's damaged, he still frags out.
You have the information, there's 2 over in cave as well. You don't necessarily need to challenge this. Vladden's going to go for it anyways. Rain has to sink back a little bit deeper away from that smoke, and Vladden crosses out towards long.
They realized there was a gap in it, so they re-smoke it as well, just to buy extra seconds and keep those 2 players trapped inside of cave. And what a swing from Sunpius. Twist can do nothing, and Vladden has brought Rain down through the smoke. So it is just 2 players for FaZe, and that has got to be the fall away. They're not getting into this one. And once again, it's a quiet performance from Rops because he's just not getting involved. There's been so many scenarios where he's had to start rotating over to this B-bomb site and then not getting into it. And that's Madden, even though he took early damage, still just running it.
I want to see that kill from Madden's POV, because he's not ready for that fight. He's hanging around the edge of the smoke, I think waiting for ENCE to call the execute with flashbangs, and the smoke is actually blown open, and he snaps over to Kerrigan.
All right, well, let's see it. Let's see what we got from.
3 players leaning towards the A side of the map for ENCE. Set piece smokes coming in. I think one of them might have missed.
Oh, well, here they go. Executes in. Brokey commits in front of the CT smoke. He gets into default. Robs is forced into the open because of the fire, and he gets out of it. He gets out of it as well. And now Kerrigan, this is the real play. Into B, he's not ready. And now Rain is waiting. He's waiting inside of the site. It's only a single frag. Nerds and Vladden can still do this together. A 2v3 with the bomb down and the bomb planted for ramp. That's exactly where Nerds is playing from.
If Vladden pushes towards long, there's 2 flashbangs. Oh, he would love to actually have these over on the hands of Nerds to bomb over for him, but now they can have a play, a little bit of a crossfire if Nerds can take attention away.
And Nerds is watching for Robs, who is coming up on the heaven position. He's climbed the ledge, and Nerds is considering that he could have come through spawn. I wonder if Robs detected him. I don't know if he just seen him go through that double door, but perhaps he caught a glimpse. But it's all about this from Vladden's shadow advantage. Vladden's locked in that first kill on Brokey. Anything else from the Serb? Tap on that defuse. Molotov goes in to try and deny. Vladden is still fragging, and there's nothing Robs can do. The time was limited. The Molotov...
Kings of the gun rounds for sure.
Madden at the bottom of the ramp. Molotov in his way at the moment, but soon that will fade away, and the obstacle now becomes Kerrigan instead. Got unlucky in the previous round throwing utility, was able to get punished without really much of a fight coming his way, and Rain's coming back out of cave, so maybe this is going to be enough. Kerrigan looks down the ramp, but it's not going to be anything. Madden instantly rips his head off, and Vladden follows up. So something we've become very used to over the past 2 days is Madden just bursting through that B-bomb site. It's not a quiet half, but the shots he has hit have been really nice to see.
Yeah, in terms of numbers, sure, but every time they've wanted to call this play a number of times, and he's succeeded more often than not. 4 on 2 in the post plant, and both of them going to be stuck in cave with the smoke still up. Nerds flanking them out.
Oh,
he's
this is it. This is the play,
at least one.
This is the play for Nerds.
And clutches. Well, they're all coming at Kerrigan to start this out. Vladden slow peeks it. Kerrigan hasn't landed a shot just yet, and he will get 1 kill before being traded.
Yeah, Kerrigan, just 1. Snappy's able to step up, and it's Nerds also following through. Robs, Brokey, and Rain in a 3v4, but Robs has got that position for a multi-kill. Has he got the skills for it? He's found himself the first. Is he going to be able to pull this one off? Surprise is looking the wrong way, but Robs lets him know, and then he turns around. Robs still gets it, and we're back into a favorable round for FaZe. Nerds dancing around default, dancing with death at this point. Rain is just toying with him. You can't see him. You can't see him. And Rain is... Red smoke up. Nerds has to respect it. He'll play behind it. And FaZe have mid control off the back of that smoke up to the red room. They now think about Donut, which we'll go have a little bit of a look about.
They're leaving Kerrigan to make noise, to throw utility in towards cave as well while this movement happens through donuts. They're not letting ENCE have a good idea of where to stack. That's a great shot from Sunpius. Not enough quite yet to make it favorable, but maybe that is. ENCE is going for this no matter what, and that's the bomb dropped in middle. They've got to come back for it.
It can't be. It cannot be another forced buy round win for ENCE. They've had far too many of them in this series, and it looks like it's going to happen. I don't think there's anything FaZe can do about it. Nerds with another one, and just Brokey to fall. 4 players stay up, and that second round forced buy on the seat. Right now, it hasn't looked like a great day at the office at all for FaZe.
No, but one of the trademarks has been their ability to recover, even when they're having what seems like rough games. That's a good shot from Twist. Sunpius can't get anything going.
Yeah, it's a 6 shot from Twist, but you've got to make something work off the back of this now. You can't just get traded out, and that will go a long way. Nice shot from Rain.
All of a sudden, the B bomb site is compromised, so Nerds has to rotate over. Vladden is going to be all on his lonesome and Donut. Molotov out of position as well. Easy kill onto Kerrigan, gives away his position. Didn't know Twist was there, and now Madden is called to fight. Interrupts, puts him down. Keep peek to come from the hole.
Madden slinks his way down the bottom of the ramp. Sunpius in behind him. This AWP is posted up on those double doors, and if Kerrigan is to extend, he will die. If the timing works against Sunpius, though, there's the chance, and Kerrigan's got it. He'll capitalize, and not only that, but he gets his second kill. Kerrigan with the double. It's now FaZe ahead in round 18, and they aren't stopping. They're taking that chance, and they're running with it.
Couple miscues. The timing of that smoke that stopped covering Sunpius to lob his out towards elbow. But also the choice to go aggressive with the op down B ramp in a 5-on-4. Talked about it a number of times. They like to play that disruptive style. This time it's betrayed them. Nerds still has a chance of recovery if this smoke can fade at the right moment.
And it does start to fade, but as it fades, the Molotov comes in, and that forces him in behind another smoke.
And he's prioritizing the weapon. He's prioritizing saving because there's no resources for ENCE. They have no money.
No kits here either.
It'll be this M4 and this AUG to go into the next round, and that's it, depending on the hunt. If FaZe even want to go for it. They likewise hurting a little bit for cash, although Rops and Rain are sitting pretty nice.
Just like that, just in the round where you mentioned they have a trademark at coming back. There's Vlad on the kill. They started to show a bit more life. A FaZe that we haven't seen yet today. Sharper.
I think this one was a bit of a gift.
Yeah,
Sunpius was going real deep with that op in the red room, but they're going to line up for a B hit. Rops will come mid a little bit late. But FaZe is burning a lot of time off this clock, transitioning to the second play.
Well, the A plan is over. It's now for B. Oh, currently holding that B bomb site. Nerds snappy.
Nerds misreads it though.
Madden, and here comes Karrigan. Nerds does open up that gap, and Karrigan's gonna run with it. Snappy looking to defend, and Nerds turns around. He still wins that duel versus Karrigan. So the players on ENCE are doing a little more in the fragging department, but that bomb plant is trying to go through, and they do get it down. But again, you have to remember, ENCE have got the player advantage. They've got the extra weaponry, they've got the extra man, and now it's even better. Madden on the kill. This is such an important round, and Rand is making the difference. 2 kills locked in, and Robs, he's alone. Alone in the clutch. And this man is a robot. Robotic a lot of times, but not this time. Sunpius makes him look human and comes back in for a 12th round.
$10,000 start money. It's the Valve rule set. 3 rounds per half.
How rough is that?
Yeah, now the thing to keep in mind is for your CT side with this kind of an economy, with this start money, if you lose the first 2 rounds, you are broke for the final one.
The momentum is now on FaZe's side. They stayed alive long enough for Robs to come and get them. And this is Nerds climbing up. Great kill off the top of the boxes. Vladin shoots his own teammate in the head, but it doesn't matter because he gets the kill through it. And Twist has to trade, which is exactly what he does. But it's still not enough for FaZe to feel comfortable.
Yeah, and Madden, he knows he's being aggressed upon. Karrigan still can't win it out on either side of the map. That B bomb site in Madden. And there's Snappy with 1 tracks, but it's Rops. Surely, he's been so good in these situations, but a 1v3 in overtime, I don't think he has it in him.
Yeah, he doesn't. Madden will collect another kill. FaZe had a couple of quicker rounds to force their way into overtime. As soon as we've got through OT, it's quiet now, it's slow. But it's the mid-take utility coming in, blinding Sunpius, forcing the Ulper into Donut. Snappy looks to defend him and buy some time, but Karrigan is still chasing, and the Sun God is gone. It's now Vladin at the back of the Donut. He's swinging out, he's lining up, and it's just 1. Karrigan burns him out, and Nerds still trying to stand at default. He does his best, but it's not enough against Brokey. Snappy's turn. Fighting Karrigan, switches to the AWP instead, and the flash lands right in both of their faces. In fact, Karrigan decides he's going to hide inside of Donut.
And Snappy decides he wants nothing to do with the AWP. He's like, I'm not an opper, I don't need this weapon whatsoever, but Karrigan's holding the bait for the moment, which means Madden has to step up. There's the first. Brokey goes down, but Karrigan responds, and now this clutch is just way too far gone. Halfway into the timer, and Madden is nowhere near even getting close to tapping it.
Oh, he's actually got a chance here on Robs, though. There's the kill on Robs. That's free. And now it's up against Karrigan, who's so low. And Madden's moving back in. Flash available. Sees Karrigan jump to the right side. Time is the limiting factor here. Time is the limiting factor. And I don't think there's enough of it anymore. Karrigan plays it out. Madden gets to the defuse.
No way.
Is there enough time for
No
this?
way.
Is there enough time for this, Madden? He holds it. He gets it. My God, Madden!
Different looks being thrown from ENCE towards middle onto Twists and Rops in that defense.
Is this an A rush?
And it's an A rush out of the gate, and look at the bomb site. It's wide open, except for the AUG that gets in position and lines up a double.
Robs comes in again. Is there any more from him? In the temple, they better pray. Robs does damage on another couple. But his impact has been felt in this round. He's given his team every opportunity to try and close this one out.
Vladin has the bomb. He needs to get this planted as soon as
Nice
he's fouling through smoke. Okay, sure. We'll take that all day long.
And Rain is coming in on the flank. He's going to be re-entering from A main. Remember, Twist is still in Donut too. This is uncomfortable for ENCE. They would have liked the bomb plant a lot earlier into this round, but they haven't been able to do it.
I actually think this is designed all of a sudden, although I don't know.
There's the kill. That's the flank.
Yeah,
That's got it.
Yep, there he goes. But ENCE were more than happy to hit the pause button and see what kind of reaction they could get out of FaZe as their utility faded.
No further smokes, though. And now you've got so many angles you have to worry about. And Twist hasn't moved. There's no need to. He's just got Donut and 50 seconds left in this round.
You clear left, though, in this situation, don't you?
You check for Carrigan, and you rip him apart. And now the site is open at B. There's the pathway. There's the way to it. And Rain is sprinting, desperately trying to get back in time. But ENCE will get there before him. The bomb plant will come through.
Yeah, but they're securing cave. Bomb going down. Rain's going to be over on B ramp and they hear the footsteps of Twist. They get off the bomb plant.
Cancel it again.
Vladin is so nervous about this plant, and Rain has a chance to close him in.
Look at all the time he's giving them now. Vladin, he better fight, and he won't. He's not able to get it done. And Sampayas left in the 1v2. He is sitting waiting, tapping the defuse, and no chance for Sampayas. That's it from Rain, and that's 14. We're all tied up again. And we keep going. This series never gives up. And Robs' impact again at the start of this round.
Yeah, the timing in which he...
14 to 14. Who is going to grab map point first? The FaZe are able to close on Ancient. We have a third map. That's how lucky we are. Events pick this up. It's a done deal. They're in the grand final. And Nert's close towards the red room smoke. On the other side of it is Robson. Aggression from Rain, punished at the hand of Snappy.
I have to imagine this will be the round that Madden goes for it again.
Oh
Robs gives away his position, but Nertz can't handle the peak.
He can't handle Robs.
And yeah, Madden's like, we killed one at this bomb site. I'm going to step up. They're not all ready for me. An all missed opportunity. Brokey and Kerrigan have to push forward, but that means the bomb site is lost.
And that means you got to play a retake because you've decided you're not going to compete. You're not going to deny this bomb plant. And they're coming down the B lane. But there's two players watching this. Kerrigan actually picked up Snappy on that peak somehow. Vladin, an important trade from the stand-in. And now a 3v3. Still time for FaZe to get back in on this one. Still time for them to end ENCE inside of the site. And Twist goes a long way in making that a reality. But Sampayas with another. Trades out position. Now has a power spot, but it's short-lived. Nice shots from Brokey and Rose to come back in again. And it's map point for FaZe.
How do they keep doing it? How do they keep finding the magic? The positioning from ENCE is just so strong. They really don't dare you.
Yeah, it's not working out this time. And still committed towards B. Good luck though, FaZe are trapping them. FaZe have got them in a cage, and this time Nertz will beat Robs. This time he'll get that kill.
This is looking like map 3. It's looking like Anubis. Twist is gonna add one more. That's Snappy to go down. Just when they're on the verge of breaking FaZe, once again they show they'll snap right back into position.
Nertz coming back up. Through the double doors. On the other side is Carrigan and Rain. And you're absolutely right, Jason. This looks like Anubis written all over this. What a way back in it would be if ENCE are able to recover this and force this to another overtime. Vladin's kill on Twists. Nertz comes on out, but it's Carrigan to close. And FaZe and ENCE, this is becoming...
Diha, both bomb sites on the T side, he was able to find so many different pathings to have impact, and they don't have them available, obviously, here. First kill of the way of Sampayas, and he grabs the second one. Double tap, baby.
Why not? 2 for 1, I guess. There's a deal on around the shop at Sampayas, and he's got himself a chance. But Carrigan, he's picked up the exact same deal, I suppose. He's got a double kill, and now Robs with that distraction execution on a double. He's now just Sampayas left alone, and he will do everything he can. And when I say everything, I mean absolutely everything. He needs 5. He needs an ace to win this one. And he's going to go back to the beach. He wants a little day at the beach. Cool off those toes because he knows he has a big clutch ahead of him with 30 seconds left.
Yeah, and at this point, like, the slowdown is also going to make Kerrigan and Robs kind of consider they have to split up at the bomb site. So there's a chance where where Sampayas can get over to this B bomb site and actually get the bomb planted. But Kerrigan steps up out of Temple, ready to put a stop to it. Here's the footsteps, 15 seconds, 14 seconds. Kerrigan hasn't pounced. Now moving forward with Robs, and Sampayas has no room to work with. He's still got one.
Well, here he goes, the Sun God. He punishes them for their impiety at this point. He's looking for a chance, just one chance to take down Robs and give them the ace. You better worship the Sun God. Here he is, Sampayas. Of the next minute and 30 seconds.
Ooh, good find from Rain.
Oh my God, maybe
better
not.
one from
Maybe
Brokey.
not.
Yeah, you might have to eat your words. Don't worry, Sampayas is still alive.
Yeah, that's very true. When he's around, there's always a chance here for ENCE.
Yeah, but I mean, after those kills, you kind of have to back away. Utility's down, they can start wrapping around the bomb sites as your teammates are falling, so Brokey can't really be all that aggressive anymore. He's got to back off and hope his teammates can encircle this attack.
Bomb plant locked in. With that smoke, that should lock out Twists. He can't get involved. Now we look at the rest of the FaZe players, not many opportunities. So you can trap them in, try and hold them in, do some damage as they try and flee the bomb. It's a big blast radius again, so if every single exit point is covered off by a CT player, they will have to fight eventually. And Brokey is going to go ahead, go for the peak. robs gets caught, and well done, ENCE. That is incredible. The fact that they don't lose a single player. Control.
Up in the hands of Brokey as well. Towards the B-bomb site.
Oh, Matty gets caught.
Yeah, he does, and actually Brokey's looking to get aggressive. Nertz is going to be challenging against that one. Awkward angle, fast swing, down low.
Nade's got him.
Nade's going to clean him up for sure. Kerrigan goes down next, pushes right into it, and Nertz is waiting.
That's sick from Nertz. The nade into the headshot, and now some damage down through the smoke as well.
And it's pulled Rain over, who was defending towards Canals. And now that that space is opened up, he's going to be pinched. This position is horrifying. As soon as these smokes fade, he's in trouble. And no one else is moving on the FaZe side of things.
Rain goes for the peek out. There's the kill on Nertz. Is there another one for Rain? The Norwegian breaks them apart.
Way.
The big Viking arms, and he snaps their necks as he walks outside. And now Vlad and Senpai is trying to get back into this one. 35 seconds. robs this time. He can't deal with a double R combo. And with 30 seconds left, it's the stand-in with the clutch.
How did they let this slip away? One defender, 2 in main, 2 in dark. That should have never happened. This shouldn't even be a clutch they have to consider.
Oh, Vlad tries to make it happen. There's the peek on robs. Oh, if he was just more accurate, if he got that headshot. Sliding into an angle is Rain, who's got that kill on Senpai.
And Madden won't expect Kerrigan because of the angle of that kill.
Yeah, that's true. And Kerrigan's got the MP9. Will Madden do his due diligence? It doesn't really matter. Kerrigan unable to get the kill quickly with the weaker gun. Madden's able to turn for the headshot, but Rain is cleaning up. Rain is having a great time. He's got 3 already, and that B-bomb site still under pressure, still under scrutiny. Good flash, Rain's let him up, and oh, fully blinded. That flash felt like it lasted an eternity. And Nertz and Vladin starting to get back into this round now. They've turned this into a 2v2 from once a 4v2 favoring FaZe.
This is brawly so early on in this round as well. There's no patience between these teams. robs will make a sound cue when he drops, so he's waiting for the timing. And Twist is perched up against Ivy. An off angle held.
There's Vladin smoking out Temple. Nertz yet to leave jail. He's worried about B main, and Twist is just hiding at Ivy, not giving up his position, letting robs get in a better spot. He's creeping ever closer to Dark with each step, and that's exactly where he's going to come from. Good peek from Twist. In fact, he doesn't even need robs. He's got himself. He's got that trusty M4, and FaZe have a second thanks to the Canadian.
Yeah, but he's only in these first rounds of the half. A big key to this puzzle at the B-bomb site. Snappy and Vladin now addressing A main. It hasn't gotten a whole lot of attention. So any little bit of utility used in this position puts robs on notice.
He's just waiting behind that smoke, and on the other side, a couple of opponents that robs would love to destroy. He's got one. Is there another one left for robs? Vladin's actually stayed inside of the smoke, and robs didn't find him, couldn't track him, couldn't figure out where he was.
Look at mid, 2 players coming in, but there's the off angle from Twist. Madden's gonna peek into it, an instant headshot, and now the op's got a hold. Brokey nails it, drills him down. Nertz puts out a smoke to try and be able to cross over, but Brokey's gonna try and stop the plant. Nertz has gone down, it's only Vladin inside the site. 1v3 with no room to maneuver.
He's in another clutch, and this time going nowhere. Brokey out from heaven. Vladin destroyed from up above. Molotov comes out, and they just have to wait that out before they can...
Trying to pull some attention over here. Maybe create a fake opportunity.
Oh, good pick from robs. He hunts down his victim. robs wants another one too. He doesn't just sit back. He's waiting for the timing. He's waiting for Snappy, and he's got him. Oh, robs, confident as ever and accurate as ever.
And it's been so costly both times they've tried to take A main. I wonder how much they're going to be motivated to continue going back to that, because robs has taken at least 1 down each and every time. This one, a 2nd kill for him. On to Snappy, and that really alleviates the pressure in the middle of the map. No presence in canals towards A main. No presence in canals towards Dark until just now.
That is so sick from Senpai. A few more of those, and ENCE will be off to the races here. Some utility left. Smoke Molotov for Nerds and Madden, but looking the wrong way. Sampayas gets caught by Carrigan. He was paranoid about a flank, but here comes that play into B main. They know exactly where Carrigan is, and Nerds will sink his ship, no issue. And a second this time through the smoke. Nerds has woken up in this round, but look who it is. Look who's alive. It's Rops, and he was last spotted towards A. He's at B main already.
He doesn't have a kit. He better hope there's one on the ground that he can pick up on the pathway. Nerds is going to be safe in towards dark. Madden getting up on the platform. Solid positions. Shouldn't be any easy kills for Rops.
Well, there's the kit. That's his objective currently, to try and get towards that. If he finds that he's got extra seconds, now he spots a victim. That's Madden. There's the kill from Rops, and he's reading dark. He's anticipating Nerds to be in this side of this position. It's the AWP, and it's Rops up against him, running in. Rops is relentless.
Such an important factor in the third and deciding map. They started the first half on a 4-0 run. You're basically there if you get that again in the second half. You got to get through this force buy. Rifles are out for FaZe.
Two pistol clutches. But as you said, that could be all undone if they lose against the force buy.
One smoke left for FaZe to work with in this round. This is all going to be contact plays.
And here comes the push into Madden. Carrigan is the first dead. Madden got a double, and he's still not dead. Madden could get 3, and he absolutely will. 3 kills on the MP9. He'll take that upgrade. Thank you very much.
Oh, smart decision from Vlad. Jiggle Peak sees both players and decides not to commit to it. Waits for his teammates to arrive. They got a 4-on-2 in the post plant, so no reason to press the issue.
Yeah, Vladin's a very disciplined player, not making a lot of mistakes, and this guy's pretty young. Really cool to see that, not giving up opportunities to FaZe, because if they get that pick, then maybe there's an opportunity that reopens. And with Madden coming in, he's got the M4 in hand. He's going for all 5. He's going for the ace, and he's damn close to it. But Rain in the clutch. It's 1 already, and he's taken out by Nerds on the swing. So that's 10 rounds. That's double figures for ENCE.
Yeah, that might be it. This is a really weird scenario. FaZe with that plant, they could go for a force if they wanted to, I think. I think they'll have just enough to do it, but that's a massive risk. He'd be on Galil.
Here's Sampayas. This is the perfect area for this weapon, isn't it? You take distraction from your teammate, and then if needed, then Sampayas would have been able to pick out, but you really wanted a better weapon in the hands of Madden. He might have been able to do something to stop that dark offensive, but they've cleared out the right side of the map. They've avoided the stack of 2 better weapons. Nerds is running in, trying to do what he can, but it's not going to be enough.
If he could have gotten that shot, if he could have gotten that kill maybe a little bit quicker to grab the angle, they might have actually gone for that, but when he misses the opportunity, there's no point. 3-on-4, no kit, no utility. Once again, back off and preserve these M4s for the next round. That losing bonus building up. They'll get $2,400 in this round.
All FaZe, there's your 7th. A lot more needed where that came from. This third and deciding map is about to have a heartbreaking finish from one of these sides.
ENCE have burned 2 timeouts trying to figure out exactly what to do on this defensive side, and they haven't gotten it yet.
There's a quick A play. Carrigan at the front of the charge. He often will be fine leading the attack. And once again, it's Vladin from the fountain. Surely gets traded, and he will. Madden doesn't have the weapon to just swing out and fight, though. He's playing from bricks. He's got the XM, and he's taken out through the smoke. It's got to be surely a FaZe's round here at this point.
Yeah, I think it might have to be a save call again. Look at Sampayas' HP. If Snappy doesn't get a kill here, if he doesn't find something on this little track that he's run around the edges of the smoke, he's sticking around as long as possible to try and create an opportunity. Nerds is still very far away. It's all Snappy. It's all on Snappy, and he's got 1.
Yeah, the in-game leader gets that first kill. He's looking for a second. Again, Twist was so low, but the no kill really rules them out of this. Sampayas has to fall away with low health, and Nerds is nowhere near the action.
I think Nerds almost made the save call very, very early, not even to go for it.
Yeah, he's outside of B main when all of that was going down. Finally, they get twists. Finally, they get twists. It's consolation prize at this point, though. Yeah. It's 10-10. We're all tied up.
FaZe doesn't care because, as you said, 10-10, and FaZe has tons of money.
Against all odds with this weaker purchase, and break FaZe one last time to send us to the bonus rounds. Nerds, that smoke's about to blow open. Rain spams down. He finds Sanctuary in an empty spot with no fire, and Nerds is lucky not to die there.
I'm so surprised. Oh, the shotgun, that range. Surely it ain't gonna work. Carrigan A little bit labored, but he finds the kill on Senpais. I was gonna say, I'm so shocked. I feel like we haven't seen ENCE shift a third player over to the B bomb site in time throughout this half. And now I'm not even sure the options available to them with Senpais going down.
No, they split up 2-2.
Because FaZe have done such a good job of applying pressure to A, making you nervous about Rops lurking there, but it's gonna be this execute, and the B defense have one last chance to stand tall and save them.
A B play to finish for FaZe Clan. It's Rain coming through dark. Tears right through Snappy, and Nerds cannot compete for this. He cannot stay up on the platform. He has to drop back. We've seen a couple of retakes on this B bomb site for ENCE. None more important than this, and none more difficult than this round in front of him.
There's no kit.
That's the problem. No mollies either.
No
you would
smoke.
love a smoke. So many factors going against ENCE, but Nerds has got a shot. Just a shot though. Robs trades it out, and FaZe are moments away from a grand final matchup up against Mouse. This El Clasico of Counter-Strike will come to a close, and in the last two matchups, it's FaZe Clan that have come up on top. Who better